Audio.
Audio.
H3 did a live show, and at the end, the producer proposed to his girlfriend. It was very cute.
Doesn't H3 always do a live show?
They do a live show, but this was at the Greek. It was like their summertime live show.
I should be getting the game audio. Where is it?
Is it because the game's not making noise right now? Because I can't hear the game here either.
What happened?
You broke it.
Why'd it break?
I don't know. Now it's back. It's back now.
Oh. There we go. Alright, there we go.
How come it's getting the audio, but I'm not?
You are, it's just low.
Oh, okay.
I'll turn it up.
I'm
Don't
like,
worry.
I can't even hear it.
I'll be the audio wizard.
The audio wizard is heard. Now.
Did he say the audio tizzard? No. Get your ears checked. Alright.
Usually the thing is way too loud.
Yep.
There we go. Now
I have it turned up. We're good.
Tell me
Can you
when to
see
start.
over? Oh, you can go. The
I
stream
can start
started.
hitting buttons?
Yeah, the stream started. Oh, now it's too loud.
There's only one single announcement today, but it's a big one. Yes.
Richard said, "Hello, my lovelies." That was quick, Richard.
Hi, Richard.
Fuck.
It's so wonderful to see all of the enthusiasm for our life. Our population is growing, huh?
Oh,
Radiant Glow is becoming a rather bustling place. I wouldn't go that far. We've got like one store and a tent.
I wouldn't touch that girl if she was the last one in Enrico Fermi High School.
Our goal is always to provide you with all of the top quality support and deserve, so please know. Oh, the tent is going away and they're going to have a big old building.
See, we would have had this done like 2 weeks ago, but someone had to go on fucking vacation.
Well,
I'm sorry,
you had a
Tom.
Nice time. You had a nice time and it was nice. You got to relax and put your feet in the sand, right?
One day, and then I got very burnt. Sometimes I'm very quick, just can't help myself, he said. I don't know if it's still red, but
It's a little
probably
bit
bad.
red.
Dude,
Apparently no one taught you, like your mother should have, that when you use a chemical sunscreen, you put it on at least 30 minutes before you go outside.
Yeah.
13 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you reapply it every hour.
We put it on, we reapplied it. I looked like a plasticine figure. I swear to God. Lily looked at
Lily
me and she
gave
was
you
like,
the white
yeah.
titanium
Well,
dioxide.
so we used a spray.
The spray is chemical. Did you spray 30 minutes before you went outside? And spread the spray out to make sure there were no gaps?
We did the spray and we spread it, but I can't remember if we did it like right before or a little before, but
If it's a little before, but it's not 30 minutes, your skin can't absorb it. If your skin doesn't absorb it, it can't break up the rays when I hit your skin.
so
And then for that 30 minutes you're outside before it's effective, you burn, baby.
So
Because you come from my whiteness. But you should have your dad's Portuguese to keep your skin olive toned.
No, I'm white as a feather. Oh wait, it's light as a feather. I'm white as a feather if it was a white bird.
Mom sent us something. The cicadas cry into the morning light, awakening the world with their cacophonous symphony. Your mother cries out as well, lamenting her lack of sleep.
Yeah, that's about right.
It does sound like me.
You only care about the letters with the presents, huh?
Whatever do you mean? You want to read the Bank of Nook? You got one bell of interest.
Hey, that's one more bell. Richard said, I'm doing
rank
good,
B.
thanks. How are you guys doing?
We're doing
We're
good.
living, Richard.
Richard, honestly, I'm a bit shit, but I'll get over it.
He's from England, it's shite.
It's shite in Ireland.
Fuck.
I don't think in England... Is it shite in England, Richard, or is it shite just in Ireland?
Does it do the woohoo woohoo if it's a new fossil?
No.
Oh, fuck.
It's very disappointing, too.
I gotta put this down. What's weird about my sunburns is that the places I thought I would get burned, I didn't. I got burned very randomly.
Son of a bitch.
In patches.
Because you didn't have someone putting sunblock on you very well.
Stephanie put sunblock on me.
Come on, Stephanie. Step it up.
How come she didn't burn? I know why she didn't burn. That was a joke.
Brown people can sunburn, I think.
It just takes a little bit more. She got really dark though.
Why did I rebury it? I
Oh.
couldn't figure out what was happening. Do you remember the last stream? Oh, I can't fit anything
Richard said,
else.
"Oh
Let's
no,
swap it.
why are you feeling a bit shit/shite?" Drama.
Because I don't know if the shite is that way in London or wherever, Britain. What am I gonna put down on the ground? What's this?
I have no idea what that is.
I know what it is. Don't worry, I have a little secret. It's called learn this, then pick up the other thing.
Why don't you just learn it immediately?
I don't know why I didn't do it. I just didn't.
So the time.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
You guys! Ava! I love you! Look at your little dress! Live here forever, Ava! Just saying hi. She calls me Beaker. Meet me. The cicadas. What the hell
Richard
are
said,
you wearing,
Richard
Victoria?
said, "Shit comes in many forms, even in jolly old England. I hope you feel better soon."
Look, I only feel a bit shit. Mostly I'm okay.
Yeah, we're playing it. How can you feel shit when we're playing Animal Crossing?
I got my Tristan and my Animal Crossing.
Oh, stop it.
What more could I want? We've got Luna's bed so we can go to dream places. Mom gave me a plushie. I never got a plushie from Mom before.
Because I'm special. Mom likes me more.
I think that famous painting might be something we can donate. I'm sitting with KK Slider on my couch. Hoo-hoo, bitch.
It's really weird to think that we were talking about H3 in the beginning. I don't know if it was cut off. That there was a point where he was like, his channel might be dead. Like years ago.
I never thought his channel was
So
dead.
he pretty much stopped uploading on the H3 channel years ago because he was going through a really big depression after having Bill Burr on his podcast.
That's what happened.
And, well, he came back and said, I've been feeling, since that last video, he was like, I've been feeling really depressed. Sorry, I haven't been uploading. I have another channel. I do different things.
I was watching all the channels, so I think I just didn't notice it go away because I was watching the podcast channel and the H3 channel, but now the H3 channel has been
Oh, yeah. It's been pretty consistent as of lately. This was a while ago.
I mean, they actually do a 4-hour podcast 3 times a week, or 3.5 hours, and then they do an hour for members only.
Didn't they have that guy that was the Rick and Morty writer that got canceled on there? What's his name?
Yeah, I can't remember.
John Langstein or something like
I
that?
don't think that was his name. Langstein, like a...
Like a big old steak. I don't know what
langoustine?
Langstein is. I don't know what Langstein is.
I think it's something that's in the ocean.
Richard said Tristan makes our problems so much lighter.
It really does. You will never find a person that's better than Tristan. And it's not because he's my child. You will never find a person that's better than Tristan in the world ever.
What's Stephanie?
Might I help you with anything else? Or Stephanie. Like, the two of you together, if you break up, I'll die.
We're
I will
fucking
literally die.
amazing. You'll die?
I'll die. And then you'll die.
Oh, what was it?
You're come with me.
Oh, God.
Yay, it is a real painting.
You see the Spanish voice of Marge Simpson died?
No. But I did see that my TikToks keep giving me Spanish TikToks, and I'm like, I love you, but I don't know what you're saying.
Without getting too political, because I don't like talking about politics too much, did you watch the debate by chance?
No, I hate both those old white assholes.
It
Sorry.
was a joke. I thought it was...
Instincts are still in development.
Excuse me?
I'm not talking to you. I don't know if the stream picked that up, but what was that, Alexa?
That was okay, Google. That was my boo-boo. My boo-boo answered us for some reason. I don't know why.
Richard said, oh no, I agree. I have 2 boys and Tristan is infinitely better.
talking again. Stop listening in, you spy device. Shh. Good God, I shouldn't say their name.
They essentially in the debate didn't answer any of the questions and just took the time to dig at themselves and call each other shit the entire time for an hour and a half straight.
You have an orange creamsicle that's a fucking convicted everything.
And
what hasn't he been convicted of?
Biden.
And Biden, who is old as shit.
Biden had a moment
Being
where
like,
he stuttered.
What?
He stuttered just a single moment where he stuttered his words so bad, and then ended up with like something like "We beat Obamacare" or Medicare or something like that, and people were like, "What?"
Huh?
There was some moment I thought was kind of funny where Trump was like he muttered Biden muttered at the end of his sentence. He goes, "Well, I don't know what he said at the end of that. I don't think he knows what he said at the end of that."
I mean, it's literally, it's like a horrifying nightmare escape, but like it was good for content and people to make, you know,
Memes and
stuff
jokes.
about. But honestly, like, what a horrifying reality we live in right
They
now.
argued about their golf. Who could beat who at golf?
Really?
Yeah. He was like he puts
Oh my
on a
God,
6
that's why this
handicap.
guy said,
Yeah.
"We won't have any wars if you elect me. I will." This guy on TikTok was like, "If you elect me, I'll play golf with the opposing country's leader, and there'll never be any wars. I'll just beat them at golf."
I got
That's why he said that. Everybody in the world is here. Look at this.
I know.
Harv is here. She's here. Yeah, I'm serious.
I gotta
What
give
up, bitch?
props to what's his name? Robert Kennedy. Fucking not because of anything he did per se, but because he scheduled an interview with the same company at the same time as the debate, answering the same questions. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
He had a shadow debate.
Hey, if this is any year where a third party would win.
We're gonna get some stars tonight, baby. Whoa, was that a shooting star right there?
Unless he's killed first.
Did you literally just see something in the sky?
I didn't see anything in the sky.
I can't look up. Why not?
Hey Richard, do people in Europe...
Did you see what I just did? That was a shooting star, baby. I thought I saw one.
What does that do?
It gives you wishes. The stars are wash up on the beach on the next day, and you pick them all up, and then you make stuff out of them, and they glow up, and they're really cool.
Richard, do people in England watch like American politics to laugh at it?
I'm sure they laugh at it.
Like
We watch it to laugh at it, and it's our country looking like shit.
I had to turn off the debate in a little bit after we started because Stephanie was like, "Please turn this off."
Yeah. I don't want to hang out with a guy that tries to grab people by the pussy and then says, "I'm not a sex offender." Whatever do you mean?
I only lost the court case.
He literally says, "Oh, they don't care. You just grab them by the pussy." And then in the next sentence, he goes, "I'm not a sex offender."
I offend sexes. That's
How
not the same
dare
thing.
you? It's like,
I'm the most respected person in the world. I have a giant vagina. I love fine china. Fuck.
don't you get my cicada, lady. Oh, you're messing with me.
Oh, they clap for you if you do it.
Yeah.
That's cute.
That's not a cicada. It's a Miama stag. Their mandibles are blah, 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 blah. I don't remember. I didn't.
Who's singing? Is KK here? Do you hear that?
It's her.
Oh, the chicken's singing.
It does sound like KK Ryder. What the hell?
It's probably the same sound samples. Because these are just sound samples, really.
Don't ruin it for me. She's singing. That chicken is singing. She's so happy. We're English. We laugh at everything, and politics is...
Sadly hilarious.
Well, at least it's not. It's not your people. This whole political
You know what they
situation
say,
here is a
Richard?
fucking farce.
You know what they say, Richard? Politics is just showbiz for ugly people.
Who says that?
I heard it in a video once, and I thought it was the funniest thing.
A thread-worn sweater? That does look like my vibe, to be honest. But let me look at everything else, okay?
Bruh.
Do I want to live my cottagecore life, or do I want to be punk rock?
Richard, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the Billy Mitchell thing, but if he doesn't get his ass rocked in this new lawsuit, I'm gonna be upset.
Food mess. That looks like goldfish. I thought they were Nemo fish for your cheeks.
I know Art took a picture with him.
Who?
Billy Mitchell. He's he's a guy who he's really good at video games, but he faked a bunch of his high scores and doctored videos and shit, and he got kicked off. And pretty much anyone who says anything against him, he is now suing. And because the way U.S. not politics, the legal system in the U.S. works, it's a lot better for a person to make a deal outside of court than finish a court case. But he's now suing someone from Australia. And in Australia, if you lose a court case, you have to pay off the other person all their legal bills.
Well, that's what happens here.
Look
at her big eyes. She's so excited.
Extent.
Do you love this chicken?
You love this chicken, don't you?
I feel like Ava might be
Where's
my
the
new
house?
favorite person. Our house? It's in the middle of our street. Oh, shoot, I missed this.
No, not our house, her house. She said she just moved.
Oh. Huh.
Does she need a house?
I don't think so. This is her house. No,
That's
Tad's
Tad.
house.
He said, who's Billy Mitchell? He said, oh, that guy.
Sick.
He always calls himself video game player of the century. Century's over, bro. You're done.
You're funny.
Get out.
You're done.
We've been watching.
Get the hell out of here.
We've been watching Chopped. If you know what that show is, it's a cooking show. The shows we're watching are really weird. We started watching a show that you would laugh at called MILF Manor.
I would not laugh at that. I find it disgusting.
You've heard of it?
Horrible. Are you kidding? Yeah.
I didn't watch.
If any woman of age tried to hit on any one of you children, they would have a foot in their ass.
Mom, I'm almost 30. I am not a child.
If a 50-year-old woman tried to hit on you, I would put a boot in her ass.
So, that's not even. You didn't even bring up the gross part.
What do you mean? It's
Season
not the gross
1
part? Aren't they young guys and
Season
old-ass
1 is
ladies?
mothers and their sons in the same dating pool.
What?
Yeah, so they're not dating their sons, obviously, but it's the mother and sons, and they're dating around the other sons.
Do you realize how nasty that is? That would be me dating
They
Chris.
had weird.
Think about that.
They had weird shit where they were like,
No offense
all
to
right,
Chris,
you need
but-
to fill these guys' abs and figure out which one is your son. It's like, it's so gross.
I think I would die and throw
The
up.
second season doesn't do that, thankfully. It's just younger.
They probably learned that people tend to puke when they...
So I didn't watch season 1. I came in halfway through season 2.
All right,
'cause
here's
Stephanie
another
was
one.
watching it,
Let's
right?
try not to blow it.
In season 2 is already really fucking weird because it's a girl that looks like she's a reptile.
What?
Her skin is so leathery.
Oh,
And
son of a bitch.
I was just like, what the fuck? And everyone has fake tits.
Yeah, because these are people trying to hit on
Young kids.
people that are young. So they're thinking, oh, if I just have fake boobies, they'll they'll make a move on me.
The weirdest
Gross.
thing is that through the season they start adding the dads of the men.
The
So
little boys' dads.
Yeah, they're not little boys. They're
You know what I mean. They're not
25,
children, but
25, yeah.
to me, they're my they're younger
so
than my
they're
children.
dating the
It's gross.
same people as their
And the
dads
women are like
dating
50.
now?
They're like my age.
I believe they range from 42. I think the oldest one is 54.
At least they're 40 something. Even then, I'm like, ew.
I think the show is really gross, but it's the drama.
How old are the guys?
I believe like 24 to 28 or so. And unless it's the dads, which obviously are older. So we were watching that, but we caught up. We were watching. She wanted to show me a season of 90 Day Fiance, because I guess there's
90 Day Fiance is good.
I guess there's a guy that like, well, I don't guess. I've seen it now, but there's a guy.
Luke?
There's a big guy who like dated a girl from.
Oh, the mayonnaise and the hair guy?
Yeah, I've made a joke. I said his hair.
Big Ed.
Yeah, I made a joke to her before we learned that. I was like, it looks like he put olive oil in his hair. Why is it so shiny? And then when he does the mayo, I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
There's my drone beetle.
We're watching
Oh, son of a bitch.
We're watching Wipeout because it's now on Hulu. Like this show where they're
Do you
bouncing
remember
the
how much
balls.
you kids
Yeah.
used to love that when you were
Dude,
little?
they're so bogus in that show though. They make so fun. They make fun of these people so harshly.
I know, they're mean.
Every time there's a big guy, they make fat jokes about him the whole episode. I'm like, damn, this was a different time, huh?
Just remember, while they were shaming this guy for being fat, when they were shaming the guys, a girl of 150 pounds was also being called fat. So, like, you had to be 500 pounds as a guy for them to be like, look at this fat ass. But then a girl who had any body fat on her at all back then, they were like, oh my god. And you know what the funniest thing somebody brought up?
That's because girls are fucking mean, man.
It's not girls making fun of girls. It's the men and their gays.
Sevy was telling me in Mexico that they're like really cruel. Not cruel, but like if you're a baby and you're like a bigger baby.
A baby?
Like
you mean like a fat baby?
Yeah.
Like,
they'll nickname you gordito or gordita, which is like fat person essentially, and that nickname will not go away. Even if you're skinny, if you lose all the weight, you'll still be known as gordito. And she showed me a video of this guy who was like, motherfucking Mexicans are so horrible. Like, they don't want, like, they'll remind you every single day that you used to be fat as fuck.
he was a comedian?
I don't know. It was just some video she found.
She's like, yep,
TikTok.
it's true.
She thinks it's funny. She has a nickname, I can't remember what it was, but she has a nickname which translates to messy hair.
That's messed up. Apparently, Irish... Ooh. Ooh. Put it away, put it away. Put it away. Put it away. Come on, stars. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
So, is this just going to keep happening
yeah.
because it's a special day, or?
Yeah. It's because the little owl girl is in town. Look at all these wishes we're getting, baby. What would you wish for?
A Nintendo Switch 2.
Is there such a thing?
They're gonna come out with a new console supposedly next year.
My hands are sweaty in this thing. I understand why they made those. You remember those, ooh, ooh, ooh. Do you remember those, ones that had the fan and the hand thing? The controllers that had, like, fans and it would blow out right here on your hands?
I don't remember that, but go off, Queen. Oh my fucking
I called someone a supportive queen, and Art's like, why are you calling everyone supportive queen? I'm like, I'm not. But she's a supportive queen.
I saw this video the other day. I wish I fucking saved it because it's so funny. It's a guy, he's trying to go into a club, and the guy's like, hold on, before I let you in, I gotta make sure you're not gay. And he goes, okay. He goes, what does the word slay mean? And he's like, to kill people. And he's like, very good. And like, he's asking him a question. At the very end, he like takes out his phone, and it shows like a pink hue. And he goes, what color is this? And he goes, rose. He goes, nah, man, you're gay. Get out. He's like, damn, you got me. He's like, get out, get out. He's like, I'm gonna suck your dick eventually. I was like, that's so stupid. It's like cue the Key and Peele meme where he's like sweating. You know what I'm talking about? Where he's like,
yeah, and he's got the sweat, and he's like
Dude,
this.
That show is
He looks like he's about to throw up.
That show is so much funnier than I thought it was. That skit show that Key and Peele did.
Yeah, they were funny together. Some of their stuff was like, but most of it was really funny.
Some.
You want to see funny skits? Watch The Kids in the Hall.
I thought you were gonna say SNL, and I was like, no. SNL is not that funny. SNL can be really insulting.
Listen, for every good skit there is on SNL, there's like a season of shows.
Yeah.
And they also definitely steal things from people online.
They did a skit on the Try Guys. I'm sure I bitched about it on here actually. They
The
did,
poor Try Guys,
they-
man.
they
Ever
did-
since that guy got caught cheating, now
they
they're falling apart.
well they did a skit on the Try Guys. and
Everybody's
they
mad at them
essentially
for
were like,
monetizing, right?
well, they essentially SNL skit was them being like, wait, he just slept with someone. Is that such a big deal? And they're like, we won't rest until he's found in the back of an alley with a bullet in his head. And it's like, they're missing the point of the fact that it was a boss manipulating a worker
Yeah, he
because he
slept
had
with
more
a coworker
power.
while cheating
Not
on
a
his
coworker,
wife.
not a coworker. He was her boss.
Right, and he was cheating on his wife while his whole persona on the show
Yeah.
was loving his wife. So it was even that much more like, what the fuck do you think you're doing?
The fuck was that?
I have to learn how to make a big cardboard box so I can pick up my radio and move on with my day. That took me way too long. I'm sorry, Richard. This stream is definitely...
Hey, we're making more
Not for the
progress than
gameplay.
normal.
We are?
We're not stopping. Usually when we talk about stuff, the gameplay kind of stops a little
Mom
bit.
needs to stop.
We haven't done that today.
I can't communicate and move my ass at the same time. Here's the thing, you guys. Menopause. That's all I'm going to say.
Metal pause? You're
Menopause?
turning into a robot?
Menopause messes with your head.
So do men, but you don't hear me complaining.
Menopause makes autism so much worse, apparently. If I don't start dropping some of the shit off, I'm forgetting that my bullshit is full. Alright, let's get rid of some of this shite in my bag. Whose house is this?
Probably
Is this the
chicken
hen's
shit.
house? Chicken. Don't call her that. Her name's Ava, and she's a queen.
Or just said, oh no, please carry on. I'm enjoying it.
Oh, it's
Deirdre.
Deirdre. See, now you can say her name. Hey there, girl. You want a stupid radio? Because I'm gonna give you one.
Here you go. Why is there only one channel and it's just you beatboxing for 3 hours straight? That's all we can afford on the silence so far. Wicka wick. I wish I could beatbox. I know so many people who could beatbox. I just can't.
Please have this cat tower. It seems to be your vibe. Your vibe seems like empty house because you don't really have too much to decorate in here. I don't want a shirt. I want to have empty space.
What if it's cute?
It's probably not cute. Let's try. It's a gay bear shirt.
That is gross. Take it off. It is horrible. Get it off.
Is it that bad? It's just, it's brown.
It is gross. He said, you gave me shit, here's some shit too.
And also I'm wearing my boxers.
He literally
walking
was like,
around
thanks
town.
for this gift.
Well, I'll give you something. What don't I wear anymore?
Hey, remember this guy? Watch him. Wow! Oh, he's not doing the thing.
You gotta.
Ah! I love that guy.
Is that your house? No, that's nuts. Oh, it's a building. Has it been a building?
The other, the town hall was a tent. This was a building. I think we built this. I like that record player. I'm gonna play all my Taylor Swift on there. Art has investigated Chapel Roan, and I'm like, don't you love her? And he's like, she is the moment.
He did not say that.
He did. Remember when I said he called me Bae and you guys didn't believe me? And then he finally was like, I called her Bae. And I was like, see? Told you he did it.
Did he say Queen Slay?
No. He's full of surprises, though. He did say she was the moment. What do you need today? I want to sell all this stuff so I have room in my damn pockets, okay? I want to sell this tape deck because it's ugly. I don't really want Luna's bed, but I'm going to keep it just for the hell of it. We got to keep the apron. Do we have too much of anything? We just have to upgrade our spaces, y'all.
Yeah. Yo.
What's this? Oh, we gotta keep the fence.
What's the boleto for?
I I don't know what that is.
Ticket. It's a ticket for it.
This one is a Nook Miles
Oh.
ticket, and this one is a Sahara ticket I have to put at my house. Oh my god, but the vibe of this.
Oh my god.
But I want this one. How much is this?
Bro,
I want a
you just
record
gave that guy
player.
a radio and you're like, I'm gonna use the money from that radio to get a record player.
Yeah, I want to play my Taylor Swift songs.
How many kids do you think played this and was like, what is that?
0.
It plays giant CDs? What kind of wizardry is this?
There was a guy that got all these retro old ass things, and he gave them to his daughter, and he was like, what do you do with this? And she would be like, this is
This is a snurd burglar. It burgles snurds.
okay, might there be something? Make a donation. Do you need some buggies? Watch, he's gonna get skeeved out by this bug. He's gonna get all quivery, watch. He hates it.
Fuck! Sorry.
Look at him, he's all sick over it. Watch. He's like, oh god.
Did you buy this game when it came out? In 2020? Like right before the pandemic hit?
I couldn't get a Switch.
Uh,
I had to wait, remember?
Right.
And then one of you guys got me the game or the Switch.
I think I bought it for you.
I got the Switch myself. Somebody else got me the game.
Bro, I wanna get one of those. If I ever get money anytime soon,
Had
I
I
wanna
had-
get one of those play dates.
If I had Animal Crossing during the pandemic, I wouldn't have realized I was autistic. I wouldn't have realized I was a witch. I wouldn't have realized that I hate people.
Fucking.
Like how much of a stunted growth would I have if I had this?
I want to get this. It's expensive, but
What is it?
It's called a play date. So it comes the
Does it mean
crane.
you don't have to have friends? Because I like it.
It's a little handheld console that like fans essentially like make the games for it. Like if you have one, I think you could like make your own game and send it out to people. And the more games you
Oh.
play, the more games are unlocked from other people. So they have like a game of the week type thing.
Why is it too expensive? How much is it?
Like $600.
God damn, motherfucker. Are all the games free?
I'm pretty sure.
Because you make them yourself? Because I'm like, what the hell?
Some of them are like really simple games, but some of them are actually a full-fledged game. And the crank is actually part of the games itself. So like it's
Is
like
that what
another.
that
It's
thing
like
is?
yeah, it's like another button. I thought it was like a charging thing, but it's not.
That's what
It's
I
like-
thought it was.
It's like it's another like.
I'm like, you can play it camping. Remember those lights?
Yeah.
You guys love those crank lights.
You should watch the Wholesome Direct.
The what?
So during Summer Game Fest, where they do like the game reveals, they had something called the Wholesome Direct, which was all the games that were like Animal Crossing, and they were like, "You want a wholesome, nice experience? Here's a bunch of games you could play." And there's a couple of them on there that I was like, "This looks cool."
Art and I, yesterday, we were watching The Great North. I've been
Mhm.
really into that cartoon. And I watch it. It's my new comfort show. It was Bob's Burgers for a while, and now it's The Great North.
Mm-hmm.
And he watched it with me for the first time. And he's like, oh, you know what you'd love? This one called Carol at the End of the World or something like that. And he turns it on, and I literally had a neurodivergent meltdown because it was so complicated and it made my head overload. Because I was not in a place where I could have something new. I had to have the same old. Whatever that is. Earth boring dung beetle. It's so pretty. I don't think I've got one of those in my other thing.
Well, now you don't even have a net anymore.
Haha, Annette.
Bro, I've gotten into expensive habits. I need to stop eating sushi.
Make it. What's wrong with you?
I'm stupid.
It's rice. And
Yeah,
fish.
I understand it's still
You
racist,
have
but
to buy
the ones
high
down
quality
here,
fish, which is why it's so expensive.
the ones down here,
Down there,
yeah, down there,
I'm
Are-
like, please don't tell me you're eating
are
sushi
like-
from that place. It's
or
awful.
no,
Never
The ones
eat
I don't
that.
even think they have sushi down there. The ones down there in that place are like the best we got, and somehow they're the cheapest.
They're the best.
Like those ones
I
are
don't
like
trust
the best we've
anyone
had.
else's sushi but Lee's Brothers. They're the only place I will get sushi.
We got sushi at a place that was right down the street from
Do you
where
know
I live.
for your birthday what we should do? We should go to Lee's Brothers and get you the sushi boat. Have you seen it? It's like a giant fucking ship, and it's covered in sushi that they put on your table. It's so cool.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah, but it'll be for your birthday, so we'll all put in.
No, make it a double birthday. Me and Stephanie, both of us.
When is her birthday?
A day after mine.
Are you kidding?
Hers is the 28th.
Are you serious?
We had this conversation.
Her birthday is the day after yours. You're
Uh-huh.
destined to be in love forever. I'm convinced. Art's birthday is the day after my birthday.
Yeah.
If he was a smaller baby, it would be my birthday.
The only difference there is that we were born the same year. You guys were born different years.
Yeah, he was 2 years later. God was like, you know what? This girl's gonna need some fucking help. Just like how he made Eve for Adam. He's like, Sarah's gonna need some fucking help. She's not gonna be able to do this. I better send Art down there.
This whole living thing, we need help. So
People always say they don't make babies with a booklet, like an instruction booklet, and I'm like, yeah, they also don't make life with an instruction booklet, and it's a real pain in the ass.
I don't make anything with an instruction booklet.
Yeah, they do. They make TVs, toasters. My Switch had an
Fuck it.
instruction booklet.
Have you ever seen a movie?
Yes.
Oh, good conversation. So we watched 2 movies recently. We watched something called The Royal Tenenbaums.
Oh, how'd you like that? It's a weird
It was a
movie.
weird movie.
It was weird, right?
It's one of Stephanie's favorite movies. And then we watched one I liked a lot more, which was Everything Everywhere All at Once.
How was that?
That was sad. Have
I've
you
never
seen
seen
it?
it, but it reminds me of the song A Little Bit of Everything All of the Time.
Oh, from Bo Burnham.
Do you remember that special during COVID when
Bro.
we were all like, holy fucking
Well, I think it
shit,
came
he's
out-
a genius.
I think it came out like 2022 or so.
It was like right at towards the end of COVID.
Well,
Not that it's
I
over
was gonna
because it's
say.
still COVID now, but you know what I mean.
It's a really sad movie about essentially the difference between what being a mother is like in different cultures.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine.
It's
The only motherhood movie I ever saw was called Pink Floyd's The Wall, and it made me very upset when I was pregnant and I saw it. I was pregnant with
that
Connor.
movie was so weird.
Yeah, I was pregnant with Connor, and he blames all his shit on his mom, and I'm like, oh my god, like, what am I doing
It's really
having
inter-
this kid?
It's really interesting. They had another music star play
Look, there's another one.
play
It's
the
so cute.
play the main guy in the movie. But like, it's not the guy from Pink Floyd. It's a guy who's a singer of a different band.
They remade it.
No.
Oh.
In the original. But Everything Everywhere All at Once is really, really sad. Essentially,
Motherhood is hard and sad sometimes.
it's like dimension hopping kind of stuff. So it's like the theory that there's multiple yous, and every time a choice is made, it's like an alternate timeline.
They call that the multiverse.
Yeah, it's multiverse theory. So
Why do I think my house is over? I thought my house was behind all this shite.
isn't that it?
That's not my house.
It's in the corner. So more to the
I thought it
left.
was back here.
More to the left. Yeah. Keep going. Did you build the bridge?
Oh, that's right. It's behind here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I built one bridge, I think. Here's my house.
The mother
Just kept looking for the goth girl's house.
is kind of. She's accepting of her daughter, but she's a Chinese mom, and that's very different than like.
There's a culture there. I
Yeah,
get it.
and so she's a lot harsher, but she's still accepting in the same way. Like, her daughter's a lesbian, so she's like, "Oh no, I don't care that if you're a lesbian. I don't care about that. Whatever." But she still like makes comments, which pisses her daughter. Whatever. Her daughter ends up being a spoilers. Her daughter ends up being a
Bitch.
pretty much God, kind of.
I have a record thing, don't I? What
Did
is
you
this?
buy it? As a filing
Isn't this
cabinet.
on my records?
No, that's a. Is it?
Yes, it is. Watch.
That's the record player. It's the radio. Record box.
Haha!
Can you put records in there?
It's a box of records.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna put down my record player.
Does it
Nice.
does it work like that?
I mean, I don't have any records to put in
Oh,
it.
okay.
It's not like it has music in it, see? But when I get music, it's going in there. Mom's tissues. I must have made my house bigger because everything is, let's see, what else do I have? I gotta, oh, let's put the plushie by the bed.
Do you put it on your bed?
No, but I can put it next to my bed. It's a little puppy.
It looks horrible.
I like him. I want a pet doggy. I'm gonna sell that. I like that the sound of changing is the same. If I wear Mom's apron, I don't have any pants. Do I want to sell the ugly shirt or what?
Yeah, get rid of that shit. That shit sucks.
Let's put this in storage. I'm trying to make some frickin' room. Here we go. Here's some pants. Do I want these jeans or these big jeans? Oh, these are cargo shorts. Let's wear these. Okay. Let's wear this hat too. This hat looks like really bright. Oh my god, I look like a freaking farmer.
I look like a fucking farmer.
Look at.
It's kind of cute though.
Is there anything else I can put to the side? I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna keep that. Put this wood up here. Alright. I made some room. I probably have to pay off my house in order to get more spaces. Let's see if I have.
Doesn't matter what game it is, they always get you.
What do you mean?
They always get you paying Tom Nook. Doesn't matter what game it is. It could be Call of Duty. You still gotta pay Tom Nook at the end of that war.
At the end of Call of Duty?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we already read that. It's like, hey, I know you just went through all this and stuff, but we're gonna have to take your pinky if you can't pay it. So pay it. You don't pay it, we'll get Mr. KK to sing at your funeral. So you can pay it?
Get Mr. KK to break your fingers. Is he gonna pay?
You gonna pay? ¿Por qué? Gonna pay?
I have 3 out of 5 cardboard boxes. Damn it. I need a net, right? I need tree branches for that. Dagnabbit.
Damn, I can't find anywhere that has a mashed potato pizza.
You know you can make them, right? You get a crust, like a Pillsbury crust, and you roll it out, and then you just put ready mashed potatoes, which I have in my literal fridge, and then you put your already cooked bacon on top and some cheese.
What is...
It's
what-
literally the easiest thing you could ever make.
What is Uno's?
Uno. Pizzeria Uno. They're not gonna have mashed potato pizza. It's kind of like a specialty thing. Alright, let's see if we can make any more pockets in our thing. I think in here is where I get the extra spaces. Damn it. Well, I would be wrong. Bye. The only place I know that has it is Baco's. And they don't have mashed potato, they have like baked potato, so it's just chunks of potato
Hmm.
and potato type ingredients.
This
We've already
sucks.
talked to you. Oh, let's plant some flowers and we'll sell some stuff. Let's plant some flowers right about here. White windflower. Boom. Roasted.
Can't believe that place isn't open on fucking Mondays. Who isn't open on goddamn Monday?
People who are open all weekend.
Bro, that's some sick son of a bitch nonsense. You know
I don't
what I'm
know
saying?
if Brother Lee's is open today either. I think they're closed on Monday.
That is some sick son of a bitch nonsense. Richard, do you have any of that sick son of a bitch nonsense in Europe? Companies that just aren't open the days I want them to be.
How dare the pizza place not be open right now?
Bro, I'm
Just
about...
make it yourself. You
I'm-
get the crust, you roll it out, you put the shit on it, and you just cook it in
Bro,
the oven. And it's
I'm,
like
I'm just
10
saying,
minutes.
if they keep fucking around, I'm gonna put my shrimp on another man's Barbie. I swear to God.
Telling Stephanie you said that.
I've said it to her before.
Don't you dare jeopardize your relationship with that perfect
What?
angel.
What the fuck you mean? What's wrong with saying putting a shrimp on another man's Barbie?
Isn't that cheating?
No.
Look it. Look it.
Catch it. Catch it.
I can't. Look, I didn't make the thing because I need stupid ass sticks. I kept trying to pick up the sticks, but the goddamn sticks, I didn't have room for them all before. And now that I have room, I'm gonna get them. Come on, sticky stick stick. Shake, shake, shake it off. Shake it off.
Richard said, I know, right? Why isn't everything 24/7, including Brogal?
Aren't you?
No. Well, we
Pretty
stream...
close.
We stream almost every day, but definitely not. Like yesterday, there was only an hour and a half stream. That's it. Today, there's only an hour and a half stream. That's it.
Yeah, that's not 24/7, but you can still do it 24/7. It's called a replay. You just keep replaying the shows. You guys been doing this long enough. You just play all the back ones. Just
Yep.
rewatch them.
Almost 2,000 videos, baby.
Are you serious? That's amazing.
Yeah.
We gotta make you a 2,000 cake.
No.
Oh yeah, you don't like cake. We gotta
Yeah.
make you a 2,000 mashed potato pizza.
I will say, we went to Cheesecake Factory the other day.
Is it super good?
Not
I
the
like that place.
This wasn't the other day. It was a while ago. The food was alright, but the cheesecake, I got a red velvet cheesecake.
Good.
Delectable. It was delicious.
You remind me so much of your daddy sometimes.
Why?
Your mannerisms are a lot like Rob. The way you carry yourself.
Good old dad. How do you carry yourself? Like that?
Are you making a joke?
Yep.
I thought. I
I'm
figured
not-
I'd ask.
I'm not funny, I know. The only funny I am is looking.
You're not funny looking. You're the handsomest.
I look like a Dorito fell on his ass.
You are a Dorito that fell out my ass. Well, technically it was my coochie. No, I don't want that. Why is everything a cardboard box? I want this. I think when I was setting up those houses for everybody, that's why we have the chicken and the... Remember we set up those 3 houses?
Oh yeah.
I forgot that was so long ago. I forgot we did it. It took me this long.
I think it was 3 weeks ago now.
Yeah, we set up all those houses. That's why those people
'Cause
came out of nowhere.
The week we usually did it.
I'm like, where did all these strangers come from?
The week we usually do it, I was on vacation,
Yeah.
so we had to miss that week.
So we missed that week. I'm so glad I got to see you today, though. It really makes me happy.
Aw.
That's all it takes to make me happy is some time with my Tristy.
Me too.
I wish I could be more like you. I'm serious.
A man?
For
I
the
wouldn't-
pe-
I wouldn't
for the
wish that on
people
my greatest enemy.
not seeing. You just gave me the weirdest look. Listen, I don't want to be a man. I just want to be a nicer, more appropriate person. I don't want to say so many stupid things or things that hurt people I love or, you know, and do things that make people not like me. I want to be naturally nice and happy and...
All it takes is when you get mad, you take a step back and you don't say anything, and then you think about it. That's all
I'm
you
not
gotta
good at
do.
that. I'm not good at that. When I get upset, I get overwhelmed emotionally, and then my brain shuts off and my mouth keeps going. It's very hard for me to just stop. Art was telling me because I was like crying hysterically and being like, I don't know why I can't do this. I don't know why I can't do it. I say the things that hurt people and I don't know why I can't. And I can realize it, and I still can't apologize until I get out of the situation and I have a minute of processing and slowing down and getting away from it before I come back and I go, that was a really dumb thing to say and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I really wish I hadn't said it and I don't know why I did. If I had time to think it through, I wouldn't have. But it's like, I don't think and things come out my mouth. I don't know how to explain it. You and I are both hearing it for the first time. And then after I get time to process it, I realize that was a shitty thing to say. It was either hurtful or it was dumb. But I've already hurt the person I care about, and they already had all these feelings about me, and I can't take it back. I can't put it down. And he's like, why can't you just realize you said the thing and stop? Just don't say anything else. Just stop. And I said, if I could get my mouth to stop, don't you think I would? It's literal torture. I want to die. Like, it's torturous to go through the cycle. And I don't like it, and I don't want to do it.
What you gotta do?
And I can't stop myself sometimes.
Wear a shock collar. Every time you start speaking out of line, just go, tsk, and your body will be like, shut the fuck up, you're gonna get shocked.
You realize I'm autistic. These things that I have trouble with are autistic traits.
Mm-hmm.
And you also realize that they do shock therapy on autistic people.
Shock me every time I act autistic. Why isn't it turning off?
I realize it's a joke. It's a really scary thing that's how they tried to change the behaviors of autistic people.
We saw one
by
who...
literally electrocuting them. Not like a little bzz, but like...
We saw one
Scary.
who flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Oh my god, how was that?
So, very different from the book. I don't know if you've read the book.
Did you?
No. But very different. I looked up what the changes were. And some of them I'm more okay with. I mean, I guess it doesn't make much of a difference. In the book, the girl he did stuff with was 9, and in the movie, she was 12 or 13 or something like that.
Either way,
it's
that's
still gross.
horrifying.
Some characters die in the book that don't in the movie. The end of the movie where they lobotomize him, I was like, nah, fam, they don't just do that if you're acting up. No, I guess they just used to. If they didn't know what's wrong with you and you kept acting out of line, I guess they used to just lobotomize you
Tristan,
and hope it worked.
the Kennedys,
They lobotomized the wife, yeah.
a daughter, and the daughter was a lesbian, so they lobotomized her.
I thought the Kennedys lobotomized the wife because they just wanted to. I would have to look into it.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was the sister. And I was pretty sure it was because she liked girls, and they were like, no, we're not having that.
Well, I'm about to search it up with my anti-ignorance device.
Do you think it's actually a neurodivergent trait that anytime we wonder about something, we always look it up? I see normal people that will tell me, like, oh, I wonder about that, and then that's the end of it. And to me, I'm like looking it up already on my phone. Like, how do you wonder about anything? Why don't you just look it up? We have a computer in our hand at all times. Back in the 90s, we had to get an encyclopedia. You realize how nice it is to just be like, I'm curious about this thing, and then you can just look it up. People go, oh, you must be high functioning when they see me at work, and I'm just like, fuck you!
Bro, that's fucked up. It doesn't say anything about her being a lesbian, but it said she was becoming increasingly difficult, irritable.
She wouldn't listen to what they wanted her to do. And I'm pretty sure she was a lesbian, and she was not being controlled by them.
The procedure was left her permanently incapacitated and rendered her unable to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And she was cared for at St. Coletta, an institution in Jefferson, Wisconsin. The truth about her situation and whereabouts was kept secret for decades while she was initially isolated from her siblings and extended family. Following her lobotomy, Rosemary did go on to visit them
That's too
during her
fast.
later life.
That was way too fast.
Essentially, they put her in a hospital for almost her entire life.
Forever. And they said she couldn't talk after that. And I'm like, are you sure she couldn't? Maybe she just wouldn't, because she was like, ah,
Well,
yeah!
once you get fucking... The thing about...
I would murder my parents who did that to me. I would kill them.
So, the thing about...
And if they were already dead, I would kill them again.
Let's say you
That
go...
family was fucked up.
You go into a machine, right? In the middle of the machine, you just cut out a piece of it. And you're like, well, let's see if that fixed the problem. That piece was giving us problems. When you cut out a piece of something, everything gets altered. Every single part of it. That's why I don't like lobotomies in general, is because it's like, you can't just take out a piece of someone's brain and expect it to do exactly the thing you want it to do. Because you're now fucking with everything else it's connected to. It doesn't just stop at that one part of the brain.
Also, they don't understand the brain at all. So going in there and doing anything is
Bro,
fucking ass.
lobotomies are more normal now. And people are like, with the science of
When
nowadays,
you're talking about
lobotomies are very...
lobotomy, are you talking about people with mental issues and they go in and they remove the part of the brain that is giving them issues? Or are you talking about people who have like seizures like I do and they can't be controlled by medication, so they try to use surgery? Like, brain surgery is very complex. So do you mean like... When you say lobotomy...
The intended effect of a lobotomy is reduced tension or agitation. And many early patients did exhibit those changes, whatever.
I don't think they do that anymore.
However, many also showed other facts. That's not what I want. Well, here's the original thing. It's from WebMD.
You should ask them if they still perform these.
Yes, they do.
I just want you to ask again. Because I'm sure it's very different now. They don't just say, you're irritating. I'm going to lobotomize you. Because believe me, I would have been lobotomized already. I irritate everyone.
By today's standards, these surgeries are primitive and dangerous, but a large study in the U.S. found that 44% of patients were released from hospitals after the surgery. Similar good results were reported by studies in Canada 45%, and England and Wales 46%.
When was that?
It does not list a year. I think it's still referring to the early part. I'm still reading through
Like,
it.
do we just know about one person that had a bad experience and it worked for other people? Because I feel like it's like medicating a kid with ADD because they can't
here we go.
have a successful
Our
classroom
lobotomy
experience.
is still done today. Surgery to treat psychiatric disorders is still being done, but it's vastly different from classical lobotomy. Now doctors can precisely map the malfunctioning part of the brain by image techniques like computed tomography or CT scans. Fuck, it just bumped me up because of these stupid fucking ads.
I hate that.
Hold on.
So they still do it, but it's way more precise now because
They
have mapping.
magnetic resonance
MRI.
MRI scans, electroencephalography encephalograms, EEG,
Encephalogram.
and other sophisticated methods. The current techniques are called stereotactic neurosurgery. They're used to treat intractable pain, epilepsy, movement disorder, and mental health disorders. Like
I didn't know they did
and
this for mental
schizophrenia,
health.
OCD, and depression.
I have 2 out of 3.
Wow, schizophrenia twice.
You're funny. I wish I heard voices. You tell people like I'm hearing I'm hearing voices in my head. They're like, "Oh, we know what kind of crazy you are." When I tell people I can't act like a person. I act like a teenager even though I'm almost 50. People don't know what to do with that. They're
That
just
being
like,
said,
you're fucked up.
the side effects are bleeding after the operation, brain infection, abscesses, dementia,
And death.
epilepsy, intellectual impairment,
Epilepsy is a side effect of the epilepsy surgery?
Yes.
Interesting.
Disinhibition.
Inhibition?
I guess.
I didn't even know that was a word.
Inhibition.
Inhibition.
And inappropriate social behavior.
I already got that.
Epilepsy listed a second. Oh, that's a different thing. Never mind.
I was gonna say, how many epilepsies can you get? Damn.
Apathy, incontinence, obesity.
You're gonna piss yourself? Great.
Dementia listed a second time, I guess, whoever wrote
How many
it.
dementias can you get?
And back in the day, I guess they had a mortality rate of 2%.
That's not bad.
Or maybe that's nowadays. It doesn't
Yeah,
list a year
because
for this.
2% is literally nothing. Do you think the chicken lives up here? I'm picking all the weeds.
Someone
because
named
literally
Extra
my
Fiore said, "Halo, wait, what's going on?" Sorry, we were reading about
Lobotomy.
lobotomies. I got a frontal lobotomy. I am the strongest of something.
Alright, this is not the hens because I gave this person a wreath. So this has to be someone we already met. Is it the horse?
You gave her a reefer?
Wreath.
Oh.
It's the horse. She looks freaky. Why does she wear that?
She's a luchador.
No, she's a jockey. But you're the horse.
Jockeys don't wear masks.
The horse can't wear the horse. Yes, they do.
No, I don't. When's the last
Yeah.
jockey you've seen wear a mask?
She's not a luchador, dude.
Bro, she's a fucking wrestler.
I don't think so. Listen to this wild music going on in here. Look at her house. She's got some bunk beds. She's got a warmer, a wax warmer, and a jewelry thing. She's got a biotope. I like your vacuum.
It goes well with your luchador mask.
I gotta figure out what that is now from a clothing store so that I can be like, that's what that was.
What is Victoria from Animal Crossing New Horizons wearing?
Is that, it's not Victoria, is it?
Yeah.
It is Victoria.
A yellow blinker hood?
Oh, is that a hood you put on the horses so they can't... No, it's not eye... You know how they have the eye covers?
What is
So
a
the
blinker
horses-
hood?
Don't get freaked out.
Blinker hood is a piece of horse tack that can help horses focus and protect their eyes.
Yeah, they usually go like this.
Bro, that means someone owns her. Bro, this game's fucked up. Trafficking now?
Maybe she just got used to wearing it and she likes it.
Where is Isabel? Someone
She's not even here yet, is she?
someone named
Isabel's not even here yet, Tristan.
No.
We have the announcements from this dude still.
Someone's named Praytex said, "Hello, hello,
Hey!
hey you
I've
guys."
been pulling weeds. Do you want me to fish or build things? What should I do?
Whatever makes us fucking progress. I need to age restrict these.
I'm gonna say, are these new people children?
Well, I have her channel set for kids, but how many kids are honestly gonna be honest about their age when they make a YouTube account? You know,
That's it. I mean, how do you make sure they're of age?
you can't.
They don't even ask. They go, "Are you 13?" And you're like, "Sure, yeah, I am."
You could be a kick streamer and just try to get nudes from the minors, but we don't do that here on Bro Get Full On.
No.
Bro, there's a guy that was like
No, no,
pretended to like on Omegle to like a 13-year-old, and he goes, "Oh, I'm going to jail." And the guy that was making the video like exposing all this shit, he goes, "Yeah, you might be." It's like,
Might be.
fuck.
You better hope
These
you go to
pe-
jail
these
and the
people-
parents don't find you.
Bro, I'd kill him.
I would literally kick his
Bro,
ass.
anyone touch my kid, I'm going to jail.
Anyone touched anyone's kid, I'm going to jail. What the hell is wrong with people?
We here at Animal Crossing New Horizons, we talk about the appropriate conversations. We here at Broke Out are a family channel.
Let's do a group stretch.
What?
Let's do a group stretch.
It's fucking 8 o'clock at night. Why are we stretching?
Everybody, let's begin.
I can't read that.
It's time for a group stretch. Oh, it looks so cute.
With everyone on the island. Oh, the monkeys do. I don't think we've run into the monkey yet.
What monkey?
And the
Oh, yeah, we have him. Maybe I had him in another island and we haven't seen him yet.
I
He's
don't think
creepy looking to me.
Yeah,
It
he's,
reminds me of that monkey with the symbols.
the battery monkey.
Yeah, that creepy thing.
The only thing inside my brain. Oh, it's getting complicated.
It's not that complicated.
Hey, Mom, what the fuck is this?
What are you talking about?
what are we doing here?
We're having a group stretch.
What the fuck?
Have you never done this before?
I don't think so.
You gotta get everyone together to stretch, even though I'm not, doing it at the same time, just like in real life.
I'm getting tired just watching. I need to get more water.
Stretch while you're getting up. Oh, we're going again? One more. Woohoo! Hooray! Togetherness in our town. Let's see. What should we do now?
Definitely not that again. I don't know what the point of that was.
I'm gonna sell some stuff, and honestly, I don't care about making this cardboard BS, so I'm just gonna sell it all.
You don't want to make the Nintendo Labo?
The big cardboard boxes at this point? No, I don't.
I read all that. I'm keeping up.
I want to sell everything. I want to sell this, and this, and this. Not that. This, and this, and this, and this, and this. Not that. Just this. Anything else?
You don't want to say it's 41 of your weeds? We're using that to get lit later, bro. Oh my god.
I'm gonna keep the weeds because when you get stung by a bee and you want to make the potion,
Mm-hmm.
whatever it's called, the medicine. Ooh, got some points. Let's see, baby. Should we fish or dive? Fish or dive? Fish or dive? Ooh.
Dive. I wish Nook Miles could go to pay our debt.
I know. It's easier to get them for sure. Oh no. We made wishes for the first time.
Yeah.
Now we're a late night meteorite. Because we got that buggy. You don't bye.
I don't know what that was.
I'm like, are you gonna sneeze or are you just excitable?
Oh my god.
Where'd you get those brownies?
It's the Simpsons joke. The celebrity, I can't remember what celebrity it was, comes up to Homer, and Homer's like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Where did you get those brownies?"
Art's been watching The Simpsons. I said, instead of The Simpsons, let's watch my cartoon. 'Cause it's better.
Bob's Burgers.
It's like The Simpsons, but wholesome, because the family actually is functional.
Well, the whole point of The Simpsons originally was to, like,
Normalize a dysfunctional family.
well, because there were so many shows where it's like the perfect American family, right? And they were like, well, families aren't all perfect all the time. There's problems, but they're still hard at the end of it. And then it kind of became a parody of itself.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It was
This is why I shouldn't be let fish.
it was supposed to
Just be kept away
satire
from
that
the ocean.
wholesome, ridiculous family storyline where it's like everything's perfect all the time. Little House on the Prairie.
It was made to normalize really dysfunctional, fucked up families. So the people didn't have to feel bad. So Tristan's gone, and now I can talk about whatever I want. I'm gonna talk about something really weird. It's called being a mom. Being a mom is really weird. You're lonely and bored, so you have these kids, and then they become your besties. And then they grow up and they live their own lives. And they come over and visit, and then you try to fish in a video game while they're on the phone, and you're really bad at it. Let's not do any more fishing, okay? Let's, son of a gun. I keep scaring away all the bugs on the trees. One of these days, I'm gonna get myself 2 fruits instead of just all these pears all the time. And honestly, I don't know if I answer the questions when I set these games up a certain way, but I always get pears. Always. I don't know what the problem is. I end up with pear salad every single time. Yep, that sums up being a parent. Yeah. Literally, like, I miss them being little and their little arms wrapped around you and being happy, going, "Mom's home," and they would hug you and run up to you. Now they're almost 30 and growing up, and you're like, I thought that I would be a mom forever, but it ends. You're not a mom after a while. They grow up and then you're just a person. And you're like, I don't know what to do with my life now. I'm just a person. What do you need today? Let's sell. I gotta get KK Ryder. I'm never gonna have any music up in this piece. We're not selling our summer ones, but we'll sell some of these shells. Let's go get that. Ooh, I wish I could sell seashells for that much in real life. I would just hang out at the beach all day. Let's get the team back together. Said, let's get the team back together. I feel like I'm perpetually at the beginning of this because when we stream together, it's far between. Might there be something I can assist you? Assess the fossils. What is it, Blathers? What did I find?
Let her know.
Ankylo torso. Let's donate it. I know, you're super excited, me too. An Ankylosaurus was an herbivore hero. He was vegetarian. How do we know he was a vegetarian? By his mandible?
Hold on one second. It's all good.
All right, so I think I'm going to end for today. I've done everything I can do for now. And tomorrow we'll grab some of those stars on the beach. But until then, say goodbye, Tristan.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a great end of the week. Bye.